Why are you here? Why are you here? Because I told you to be, or because you want to learn something new, all right? Today we're talking about how the earth is flat. You might be thinking, oh, that's stupid. And I would agree with you, except I don't, all right? And now I'm just going to give you a photo to think about, all right? To start you off in the present, I'll give you some time to think about that.
Let's go.
All right. I came out here today to talk about how the earth is flat, all right? But I want to talk about another more serious issue. You guys might have heard of something. We landed on the moon back in 16 BC. George Washington was there with Abraham Lincoln and Michael Jordan. They were building a spacecraft, all right? They flew to the moon, or at least we thought they went to the moon. And I would like to pull up one of the pictures of the moon. All right, so there's a few things wrong with this. I don't know which one to point out first, but you see this man here? You see him? That's not Michael Jordan. You see these airplanes over here? Why are there airplanes on the moon? One more thing, please, before I go to the next slide. The flag? How's there wind on the moon? Explain that to me. You. Seriously, explain that to me. Explain. I didn't think so. Let's move on. It's NASA! All right? You might have heard of something called the NASA. All right? And I want to tell you something about something way more serious than NASA. All right? The secret NASA. All right? They're the corporation ahead of all the NASA members. All right? And they're the ones feeding you these lies. The earth moves. Oh, it's round. Oh, we have stars. Oh, there's an atmosphere. Oh, there's no dinosaurs in space.
No!
All right? They're liars! All right? And you might be thinking to yourself, Owen, you're wrong. And I just want to tell you, I'm not. We ran the numbers, all right? And, more and more people are believing the moon landing was staged. As, new technology comes out and, more people start doing research for themselves. As you can see, it's the wrong graph. All right, sorry, we'll just skip that. You know what? It was no big deal, all right? You might have heard of this book called The Bible, perhaps? You guys ever read it? Me neither. But I found these Bible verses while surfing the net, all right? Revelation 7:1. After this, I saw 4 angels standing at the 4 corners of the earth. Well, I don't need to read any more. 4 corners of the earth? This sphere? What? So what sphere has 4 corners? I'm baffled that anybody would believe. All right. I got another one if you didn't believe that one. Corinthians 16:30. Trembled before him all the earth, the world is firmly established and cannot be moved. Let that sink in for a second. The NASA wants you to believe that the earth goes around the sun. Now, I'm here to tell you that the earth is flat and not so much that it revolves around the sun. I just want you guys to think about that. If it's good enough for Jesus, it's good enough for you guys. I don't know if you know who Jesus is. I don't. But the point is, the sun revolves around the earth, all right? But that's another topic for another day. In conclusion, I'd just like to show you this picture that Elon Musk took out in space with his cell phone. This is a nice flip phone back in the 80s. And I would like you to just look at it. That's legitimate right there. That isn't this fake crap this NASA's been feeding us. All right, and Professor Irving announced flat Earth. If it's good enough for him, it's good enough for you guys. Thank you for coming out. I'm Owen Loughman, and this was why the Earth is flat. So,
Trump, George Bush.
let me think. Any other? Maybe a guy you
Maybe
might have heard
Clinton.
of.
Obama.
Yeah, Obama definitely.
Obama was the leader during this part. But the main figurehead that you need, the name you need to know when it comes to this NASA is Magic Johnson. He was in Space Jam. You might have heard of it. That was actually a documentary about how the Earth is flat. All right. They played basketball. You know, have you heard of basketball?
Isn't that ironic? They play with a round ball.
Yeah, they play with aliens.
Yeah.
Space
So
Jam.
they you know,
Already.
the whole Space Jam was about how the Earth is flat.
Owen?
Any more questions?
No,
Anything.
I'm good.
You can ask me anything about the world being.
Why hasn't anybody fallen off the side?
Let me explain that to you. That's an easy one. All right. So when you get, let's just say, all right, you get to the edge. All right. It's like you go boom, and then you walk out this side. All right? It's kind of like a magical portal that shoots you to the other side.
So you're in Europe.
Yeah, you.
You know.
It's on the bottom.
It's on the bottom of the Earth. You just fall right. It's bedrock. Have you ever played Minecraft? That's a very accurate depiction of what the Earth is.
Bedrock.
Yeah, it's a very accurate depiction of what the Earth is. Yeah, it's the most realistic game I've ever played personally.
How does the sun rotate around?
Well, you know how they've been telling us the Earth rotates around the sun?
Well, yeah.
Well, it's pretty much just reversed. They got it all wrong.
Does it still go in a circle?
Ron.
Yeah, it goes in a
Does it go,
circle.
like,
Been
around the
recording,
edges?
Well, obviously it doesn't go in a circle.
I have been.
It's like bing, 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 bing. Yes.
Okay, but if the Earth
It makes that noise too, though.
if the Earth is flat, why haven't cats knocked everything off of it yet?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. I've thought about
Cats
it.
suck,
This
that's
one's
why.
kept me up at night. But cats are actually aliens. Alright?
Are they members of NASA?
And they actually put us on the Earth to mess with us. So
They're part of this NASA.
they're
Is
part
that why
of
they
us.
have 8 lives?
Yeah, well they actually have 9. But it's alright.
The Illuminati is one of the evil, and it's actually
So what's the order of the planets in the sun that revolve around us?
Well, there's only one planet, it's Earth.
Just Earth?
Yeah.
Mars is fake.
You have a question?
You gotta raise your hand next time.
okay.
What is your question?
The Illuminati.
Are the Illuminati not real? And
It's this NASA, yeah. Yeah, everybody thinks it's the Illuminati, but it's actually this NASA. Yeah, Kanye West is in this NASA.
Yeah, he is.
Taylor Swift in this NASA. Yeah,
I heard T Swift like,
in this NASA, yeah.
yeah, like.
She's new, yeah. Any more questions?
She just got freed.
Anything? All right, thank you.
Unbelievable.
Thank you for coming out.